Good morning, everyone. How are you doing today? Drop a comment down and let me know and start the conversations. Today, it's going to be all about food shortages. Okay? It's Andrew, and this is Great Days. So today, it's going to be all about food shortages and what you need to know about food shortages and what's to come next. Why there's food shortages, and even getting into it being staged and explained why they do such a thing, or they do such things, because it is literally going on right now as we are speaking and listening and viewing and talking. So let's get right into it. This video is food shortages. So I went to the grocery store yesterday at 6 o'clock, right? And I walk in to go buy some fruit. And as I'm walking in, I notice that the usual produce isn't in the first section of the grocery store. And then I started wondering, well, this is weird. And then I continued to walk in, and then there was a lack of resource within the store. And then I started thinking to myself, could this be it? And then it came to me that this is it. This is the food shortage. This is the food shortage that they've been planning far beyond or far ahead of that they've been planning far ahead. Sorry guys, I'm still a little groggy from my sleep. I just woke up, but I got a meditation in beforehand, and yeah, I got dressed. So yeah, I walked into the grocery store and I noticed that there was a lack of resource and people were buying very fast. And I realized that this was the food shortage, the staged food shortage, staged food crisis. I only say staged because it is the true reality of it. I'm gonna get into this a little bit later in this video, but I was walking into the grocery store. I got to get my fruit. Thank you, $20. I got my fruit, and there was just enough for me. All the other fruits were already going out. The bananas, the Cavendish banana, the plantain, the baby bananas, all those were gone. Yeah, the fruits were going as well. All the vegetables were gone. Okay. All the breads, all these things were already gone. There was none of this. So slowly the grocery stores are being wiped out. Why? Because people are in a panicked program to be buying excessively, especially right after having heavily extreme weather coming in and bringing a power outage for a few days at a time. 44 hours for me without power, okay, with extreme weather. So because of this extreme weather that came out of nowhere, with a literal 2 days of upspring in the storm, it raised some heads to go about panically buying things. And when the people start doing this and the grocery store isn't backing up its product, then inevitably it's going to go out very fast, which is exactly what is happening right now. So yeah, um, everything is already gone in the grocery store, and what you really need to know is that you might have to go. It might be a week to a month to even a few months, which probably won't be the case. But if we're speaking on it as cautiously as we can and pre-plan, then it could be a week without food for people, and fast food corporations will be closing down too during this period. There's not going to be food if that's the case, and the grocery stores are out of food, then there's nowhere to go to get this food. So we're going to have to develop a ability to fast, and we're going to have to go hungry and without water for a while, and even possibly going through another power outage as well. So yeah, we are going to have to learn to fast from food and from water, or at least eat once a day during this period. It might be a week that we don't have food. It might be even a month where we don't have foods, or even a few months. Like back in 2020, when there was no toilet paper, it's the exact same thing but with food now, okay? I predicted this, and I was told this intuitively tuning in to these atrocities that they stage. All it really takes is world population and world population control, world resource control, and no, it's human resource control, it's world population control, and and there's another one, but these are organizations who get together and plan things like this, like a food shortage, because all it takes is human resource the human resource organizations to schedule a all it really takes is human resources to schedule that there be a lack of product going to this specific store. Okay, especially if there is severe weather, it just makes it easier, and people will raise less questions about it. Now, you can say, well, how is it that they have weather coming in a specific time and date and are scheduling these food crises because of it? Well, there is such thing as weather control, and I know this is getting far out, but trust me, technology is very, very intelligent, and all it really takes is a simple technological understanding of the weather patterns and how to manipulate them. You can even look up HAARP, HAARP. This is a form of weather control that has been used for millennia already. Nikola Tesla even had his own weather manipulation machine. But this is just the beginning. Like I said, they use weather control manipulation technologies to bring a snowstorm, and then when the people are not used to snow, like us in Texas, we then get trapped in the house, and then they turn off the lights because they have control of the grid as well. And then they already have it to where the people are programmed because they give them the conditioning. If they control the weather, the energy, the food, and the water, then they control the people. And basically, they have the people go out and panic buy, and they don't back up the grocery store with product. At the same time, this is causing a crisis, and this is why they staged it. I only know this because I've been told this, and I am aware enough and tuned into nature to be able to look at this with full clarity, okay? And what I just told you is the absolute truth. It is as simple as having human resources not backing up the store and having them create a snowstorm, which they can just use the snowstorm to say that the power is gone out, has gone out again. It's literally that simple. We're gonna do a lot of research, and we're gonna go over it together, and we're gonna make it known for sure, because we need to become aware of things like this. What to do during a food shortage. Definitely learn how to fast. This is gonna help you. Definitely eat once a day. Definitely learn to conserve yourself, like I said. Go with a water fast and a food fast. Yeah, this is what's happening right now as we speak. So go stock yourself up on whatever is left. Make sure you get all the water just in case. Make sure you get water just in case. Make sure you get plenty of food for yourself for a week at least, or even more. It could be a month, like I'm saying. But yeah, learn how to fast during this period. And yeah, that's the food shortage. Let me think. That's pretty much it. Trying to think about it. If you have your own fruit trees and your own vegetables growing, then you're pretty much going to be good through this time. So, you're great. You're great. Like I said, this is just staged as well, and we're going to go deeper into things like this for going further into the channel. But yeah, also, remember to stay calm through these periods, because they want people running frantically and panicking. So don't feed into the fear that they're pumping through, because that's their final end goal for this. They want people to be in heavy fear in mass. And if people are in heavy fear in mass, then there starts to be riots. There starts to be people creating revolutions and uprisings, and this can get into civil war, and then civil war can turn into global war. So what we really need to do is reserve ourselves from the rioting and panicking and fear that they're inducing into us, because that's all it is. Like I said, they aka the elites, or the people who control the matrix, who are in control of the resources, the grid, the the population, the people who are in control of all this are also in control of us living within their matrix. So they want to project fear onto the masses, so they're gonna stage things such as food shortages, they're gonna stage severe weather, power outage, they're gonna do all this in very irregularities and in many irregularities, my bad. And they're gonna let this go on even into war and such. But the best thing for us to do is stay in the love frequency for everybody's sake. Stay away from the fear, because they want you in fear, like I said. Because if people are in fear, then we start turning to battling each other and rioting. But if we're in love, then we can come from a higher understanding and a reserved place in our life and space, mentally, inwardly, and outwardly, as above, so below. So yeah, don't fear this. This needs to happen. It's going to be alright, I could promise that. Just stay calm and say to yourself, I love you, and say to another, I love you. This has been Andrew on the food shortages, why they're staged, what to do, and why to stay in the love frequency during this time. Thank you guys. I hope you really enjoyed the video today. Like I said, go and get yourself some water before it's all ran out. Go and get yourself some food for a week or two before it's all ran out. Okay? Thank you. And that's pretty much it for today. I hope y'all really enjoyed the video. All this is truth. Okay? So, yeah. Thank you for your time. Subscribe right here. Check out the latest video. And be sure to get this static electricity coming from your fingertips as Tesla had. Thank you.